Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel today. If you're new, welcome to my channel. My name is Jordan and I am so happy you're here. I make videos on beauty, health, and Jesus content, so I really hope you'll stay and subscribe. Quick little update on Invisalign. I am nearing the end of my 10th week. I will be starting on my 11th week on Monday. It is Saturday today. So this morning I just finished editing. You might hear some landscaping in the background. I don't know if you will, but I'm gonna try and talk over them. This doesn't usually happen, it's just right now. I just finished editing my Invisalign process video this morning, and I will be uploading it soon on my channel, which is super exciting. Definitely go watch that video to get all of the details on what it's like having Invisalign, my before process, my current process, how long I'm on it, etc. I talk about it all, so definitely check out that video. Also keep the post notifications on so you'll be notified of all my future uploads. Anyways, I am very excited today. Been waiting all week long to film this video. I am going to be testing out a new mascara. That's why my eyelashes are looking very transparent right now, because they're very blonde normally. Typically have Whoa. I typically have mascara on in videos, but today I don't, so I can try this new one. Gonna chill here. Chilling. You just see the giant blower near the door, and all the leaves are going like. I feel like I'm a little bit blown out, but I can't turn this down. Oh, yes I can. You didn't do that for me before. Alright, well, now we're good on the lighting. I'm just gonna roll with it. Okay, so this is the new Tarte Tartlette Tubing Mascara. I think this is Tarte's first tubing mascara. You can see this little after picture right here. Doesn't that look insane? I want my lashes to look like that. That's why I bought it. And I have been using the JEBeauty mascara, the upswing mascara, which is so good. I am nearing the end of it because it's starting to get a little clumpy, but also Battey is no longer in business. I looked them up recently on Sephora so that way I could buy a backup of their mascara, and it's not even on Sephora anymore. Last time I checked, they still had their website. When I checked, it was either end of August or beginning of September. It's the end of September right now, but you might be seeing this video in October. But when I checked their actual website, it was 75% off of everything, and I was really close to getting a couple backups in the mascara, but at the time I think I was using the mascara for a few weeks at that point, and I was like, you know what, this is where I fall into the trap of just buying and buying and buying. We're gonna go on a little rant here, because I will find something that I really like, and then usually, you know, when you get to the end of the mascara tube, it starts getting very clumpy and you're like, what happened to this mascara? That has happened a lot. Sometimes I'll really like a mascara at first, and then not even towards the end, but just in the middle, I don't like it anymore. Like, it doesn't work for me. So I'm like, I'm gonna wait on that, but I have been using something else. I just gotta let it go. I still have one of my go-tos in my collection, but I also do really like tubing mascaras, and when I heard and saw that Tarte came out with one, I was like, I have to try that one. So before I get too into everything, without further ado, let's get right into this video. So I have the Ulta app on my phone, and I looked up the product before this video just so I can kind of get an idea of what it's all about besides looking at the packaging. And I always check ingredients before I buy something. I have a carmine allergy, so my eye products do need to be vegan. Mascara, I mean, black mascaras don't typically have carmine in them, so they don't really have to be vegan in that sense. But this one just happens to be vegan, which is awesome. And then I also have a nut allergy, and I noticed that a lot of makeup, skincare, body care, you name it, a lot of brands are coming out with sweet almond oil or black walnut or whatever kind of nut in their products. And I'm not allergic to all nuts, but it's peanuts, walnuts, and almonds. So I have to stay away from those three. I can use every other kind of nut. I'm not allergic to those. There was even a foundation recently that I saw had sweet almond oil, and I was like, come on. I just wanted to try it, but it'll make my face feel like it's on fire. So I was very happy to see that this did not have anything I was allergic to in it. Amazing. Big points on that one. This retails at Ulta for $24. It is cruelty free. And the description says the Tarte Tartlette Tubing Mascara is like lash extensions in a tube. The 24-hour flake-free, smudge-proof, long-wearing formula volumizes, lengthens, and curls for a false lash effect. That is really hard to say with trace, I will tell you. All right, we're gonna go through the benefits, the clinical results, and the key ingredients. Benefits first, microtubing tech wraps each lash with flake-free tubes for a false lash effect. Clinically proven to volumize, lengthen, and curl. I'm always looking for a volume mascara. That is always the case for me, and definitely curling too. I've noticed that my lashes don't stay curled as often as they used to, and I don't know why. I really don't. I'm trying to figure it out. Switch my eyelash curler. It's nice that this will help curl the lashes. I don't really need lengthening as much. My lashes are pretty long. They just grow out straight, but I did curl them before this video. Nourishing shea butter, castor oil, and carnauba wax helps lashes reach full growth potential. Vegan 24-hour long-wear formula is sweat-proof, 24-hour flake-free, and 24-hour smudge-proof. Won't flake, clump, or smudge, and easy removal. Tubing mascaras make your lashes look like you have lash extensions. The easy removal part is the best part. So it's also sweat-proof, and it's ophthalmologist tested, safe for contact lens wearers, dermatologist tested, and based on a clinical study of 31 subjects. Oh, I was going through clinical results. I didn't say that before. Key ingredients, shea butter for conditioning, castor oil for moisturizing, that wax for smooth application with lengthening and volumizing benefits, and formulated without parabens, mineral oil, phthalates, triclosan, sodium lauryl sulfate, and gluten. Wow, a lot of claims there. I'm really excited to try this, so let's start. You're zoomed in now. I have not done a first impression mascara video in a long time. Right here is the mascara tube out of the packaging. It is so pretty. I really like this lavender color. I know my ring light is just gonna blow it out if I bring it closer, so we're gonna look at it a little bit far away. But it has these really nice shiny circular designs on the cap. It definitely, oh, not a little bit, it's definitely weighted. It feels nice. It doesn't feel like Tarte packaging. If they didn't have the name on here and maybe without the circles, I wouldn't have known that it was Tarte packaging. It's just everything from Tarte is purple and gold, so it's really easy to spot, but the weight of it, it feels very luxurious, which is great. I love luxurious. So I'm gonna open it here. And I almost took off the little bit, but just wanted to show you. So a little bit came off. It looks like it is really skinny at the top and just flared. Oh, just touched some. It looks like it just flares ever so slightly towards the bottom. Almost said Christmas tree. Jessica Braun talked about a mascara where the shape was described as a Christmas tree. And now that's all I think about when I see mascara on. These definitely have like the little spiky bristles right here. The true test is going on my lashes. I also looked on Ulta app how to apply it, because not every mascara is created equally, and there are different techniques of how to apply mascaras. I mean, I kind of just do it the same way I always do, but some mascaras, if you do it how the brand says you should do it, you will most likely get the better effect. I looked it up on the how to use section on Ulta, still on the product page, and it says generously coat the custom molded brush. Starting at the base of your upper lash line, apply in an upward curling motion along the natural curve of your lashes, pulling through to the tip for the hashtag Tarte Tubes on Tubes effect. What I'm gathering from that is kind of like just rolling it from the bottom to the tip is really what they're saying, I think. Here we go. Oh, I use a completely different mirror for this. This is so weird. Yeah, I was gonna like twirl it, but that's just not working. So I'm just gonna do it the way. Just like contradicted myself, but that's okay. Now, I did not dip back into the tube. It's looking a little too natural for me, to be honest, so I'm just gonna go back into the tube, see if we can get a little bit more voluminous, if you will. I mean, Tarte as a whole, they're very natural. Like, they're not a super glam type of brand, so I guess that's just to be expected. Ooh, there's a big chunk. Okay, you can definitely see my lashes, so that's a plus. You can see the difference when these are just curled, but my lashes are blonde, and then with the mascara on, there's a very big difference. I would say, as far as it gliding onto the lashes, I think I expected more because it really talked about that wax being, oh, this helps to glide on very smoothly, and I'm just not getting that. So I'm gonna dip back into the tube for my other eye and just wipe off a little bit of the excess that came with it. Try it on my other eye. I think the formula is just slightly drier. I personally love more wet formulas. They really do glide on so smoothly. This one is kind of in the middle. It's not very wet at all, but it is leaning on the dry side. So depending on your preference, this may work for you, this may not. Well, I agree, it definitely helps to keep the curl. That's what I'm definitely looking for. As mentioned, they haven't been staying curled, so that's really nice. But it's not giving me the volume that I'm looking for, and to be fair, oh, just kidding. Just kidding. Spoke too soon. To be fair, my lashes, despite how amazing actually they look with this mascara, they haven't been in the best state. I recently purchased a lash serum. It's the H's, that's so hard to say with the trace. And I just returned it. It was making me pull out my eyelashes every single day. So that wasn't working. I want to say my lashes are in like the best state ever, but they're a little bit better than they were. These lashes are slightly drooped since I put that on. That is like the eye that I really notice the drooping the most. It's usually this eye that doesn't do it as much, but I'm curious now because I just saw a droop if that curl will stay. I don't think I'm gonna put a second coat on because, like I said, it is drier. It's not as easy to put on a second coat, one with tubing mascaras because they dry very fast. Because the tubes, they cling to your lashes and then just dry like that. The second reason being, if I go over this, it might start to look very clumpy, so I'm just gonna leave it as is. This isn't the worst mascara I've tried, definitely not, but I would say it's also not the best one. I mean, I love mascaras. I've tried a countless amount of mascaras, so I know which ones work really well, which ones don't, which ones are kind of in the middle for me. I'm not going to do a wear test like on camera, but I am going out tonight, so I don't think I'm going to wear the same mascara. I think I'm going to just redo everything. Not that I have everything on, I only have my eyebrows filled in, then just apply the mascara, but I'm just going to get a little bit more glam, even though I'm wearing a slightly casual outfit because it is freezing now where I live. In my viewfinder, my camera's a little bit farther away, I can see that I have some sort of eye product on, but to be honest, I probably would think it's an eyeliner because I'm just not seeing really that big lash effect. Where's the box? If I'm comparing it to this picture on the box here, she definitely has way more lashes than I do right now, but I would say the effect is pretty close. Maybe I just need to keep that in mind instead. Although the box does say, microtubes wrap and lengthen each lash for an extreme falsie effect. I would not call this extreme. I would definitely say this is like more natural. I don't know, I'm like used to very pigmented wet formula mascara, not super clumpy or anything. Like sometimes they get a little clumpy and I'm not a fan of it, sometimes they are and I'm okay with it. It really just depends on the formula of the mascara and the brand, but I think this could be a great day-to-day mascara, but I personally would not wear this going out. The true test also is that a lot of mascaras make me want to like rip my eyelash eyelashes out, it'll feel like something is in my eye when there isn't anything in my eye, and it's really just the mascara formula that's bothering my eye. It doesn't like feel itchy or anything, it just really feels like an eyelash is in there when there's not. Then pull out like 3 eyelash and be like, yeah, it's definitely the mascara, because this happens a lot. Really hoping that's not the case with this one. I do want to give this another fair shot. First impressions for beauty and skincare aren't always the final impressions, so I'm gonna give this a few more tries and just see how my eyes react to it, and does or doesn't make me want to rip out my eyelashes. Usually it doesn't happen too much with tubing mascaras, but sometimes it has when it's been many hours in the day. That's usually when I'll like start to pick out my lashes. I would say that this is a fine mascara. It's a good mascara, but so far, not my favorite. Again, I'm going to try it more, and I will definitely update you on if I kept it or if I returned it. And that is it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you will be notified of all my future uploads on beauty, health, and Jesus content. Comment down below if you have tried this mascara. What are your thoughts? I would love to know. Comment below any video ideas. Like I mentioned in my Invisalign video, I have a lot of ideas, but of course, I would really like to know what you would like to see from me in the beauty category, in the health category, and in the Jesus content category as well. And I hope you have the best day ever. I love you so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!